So I've been sitting here for a while trying to decide what I want to say about the F-117. I absolutely adore this aircraft in real life. This was one of my favorite airplanes as a kid. I remember kids wearing F-117 Nighthawk t-shirts to school. This thing was a rock star. When this thing flies over a crowd, everybody looks up because it's freaking cool. It demands attention. And War Thunder, that's a different story. No offensive armament, no countermeasures. It's pretty slow, and it doesn't fly great. We'll get to that later, because I ended up drinking a little bit while playing this thing, and you'll probably see why. But before we get into that, let's talk about the F-117. Some of my favorite little facts about it is the reason why it has this look like it's been attacked by a geometry teacher. When the F-117 was designed in the late 1970s, early 1980s, computers at that time were not particularly powerful, and the engineers had to simplify the design because they didn't have the computer power to simulate radar returns effectively for curved surfaces. So that's why she looks like she does. So that's why you have these angles all over the place. You may have noticed that the air intakes on this aircraft are covered by a mesh. That is radar absorbent material, and they're cut to a particular size to make sure that they refract radar correctly. Well, there's an issue with them. Ice likes to form in that grid pattern, in that mesh. So their solution was to put giant windshield wipers that come up from underneath and will wipe the ice away. And I think that's one of the most ridiculous looking things ever, but kind of a nifty solution to a very deadly problem. The model in War Thunder actually shows the IR cameras on the front and underneath. And one thing that kind of bugged me is that when those things are not in use, they're usually reversed and pointed inward towards the aircraft so they can't be seen from the outside world. The F-117 was originally planned or discussed to have Mavericks, AIM-9s, AIM-120s, and AIM-7s. They ultimately decided not to go with any of the air-to-air armament, and I'll get back to that in a second. But they went primarily with a GBU-10 at the start, which is the early Paveway 2, and they weren't too happy with the results from that bomb because it would get a high angle attack, and it just didn't hit as accurate as they wanted. It also didn't have a great amount of velocity when it hit its target. So ultimately, they took a GBU-24, modified it, and then you have the GBU-27. That became like notorious with this aircraft was how accurate the GBU-27 was for it. Now, you will see on the internet that there is some claims that there was F-117 with an air-to-air radar that was meant to fire air-to-air missiles. Yes, there was a Nighthawk that had a air-to-air radar installed for testing. It didn't really get past much of that. Now, the reason they would put air-to-air capabilities on a 117 is to take out things like Russian AWACSs or other aircraft that need to be taken out if you had a near-peer situation. They ultimately decided not to do that. But what's really funny is I just read an article 2 weeks ago about the B-21 Raider, the new stealth bomber coming online, that may have air-to-air missiles fitted to it, so it can take out Chinese AWACS. You know, history repeats itself here, right? The F-117 was officially retired in 2008, but you can still see it flying around. It's still in limited service. Now, there's very strong rumors that the F-117 was hitting targets in Syria back in 2017 to 2018, taking out those bad guys named ISIS. Very strong sources will say this happened, but again, the United States has never confirmed it. Now, why would this old aircraft be used today? It's very cheap to maintain. A lot of parts from the F-117 are from other aircraft, and those other aircraft are sitting in the boneyard. You could just rip parts out all day and get what you need for this thing. So very cheap to maintain, and it's also very good at dropping paveways at moving targets. A lot of our aircraft today use GPS guided ordnances, which don't hit moving targets particularly well. Using something like a laser guided paveway is a great choice for hitting a moving truck down a highway or something, or across the desert or whatever. So that's why the F-117 might have seen service in Syria. Might. Air quotations. Anyway. But yeah, this aircraft is freaking cool. Now, in War Thunder, when you fly an Air RB, you're at about a rating of 8.7. So you're mostly facing things from like 1950s, early 60s, you know, Korean War aircraft, MiG-15s and so on. So your stealth capability doesn't do much for you there. We tried. You'll see some footage of us trying. Ground RB, it's a lot better, but I do feel like they can make some changes to make it a lot better. Primarily, changing the spawns back where it's further away and a little bit higher will be fantastic. And not spawning at, like, overspeeding. I found it kind of difficult on some maps to jump into the camera, waze the target, and drop a bomb before I was either too far of the target or instantly shot down by another aircraft. It is playable, but there's definitely some things that Gaijin can do to improve the playability of this aircraft, and you'll see it later in the video. It's definitely a great aircraft to have as a collectible. It was a long Friday night, and I'll say this, anybody who's out there getting player kills this thing, you have my respect. This is by far one of the more challenging aircraft I've ever played in War Thunder. So I'll show you the footage of myself and Zoot doing a little close test session. Before we get started with some air and ground matches, Zoot and I are in a custom battle, and we're going to see how the F-117 performs against certain anti-airs, ground and air-based. I know that Zoot's going to spawn somewhere over there. It's the middle of the day, and he's going to spawn at the attacker spawn, which is not a great altitude for the Nighthawk. Typically, the Nighthawk is really high in the sky. That's where it likes to operate. Middle of the night with the element surprise. When it doesn't have the element surprise, you get situations like the one that got shot down in Yugoslavia. So, unfortunately, all the cards are kind of against him right now. And we're going to use the Strela up first. It's a 10-3 Russian anti-air that you'll typically face with the ground RB that the 117 flies at. So, Mr. Zoot, I am ready. I'd like to make your appearance.
I am spawning in, and I'm automatically in danger.
I'm not... Oh, there you are. So let's see if an IR lock happens pretty quick here. So I can see you, but I can't lock you. I have no radar to find you with right now.
Yeah, that is the advantage I have over the Strela. Yours is a track radar, not a search radar.
I'm looking at you. Nothing yet. You're doing good so far.
I'm about 4 miles away from the airpoint right now.
I've got bad news for you. Missile away.
You've locked me. Oh, no. From that distance, I mean, I know I'm at a low altitude, but, yeah, that's a direct hit.
Yeah, unfortunately, that thing needs a much higher spawn. Or if you're going to have really good success, you need to side climb forever, which is really hard to do in ground RB.
Yeah, it seems to be that I'm going to have to do a hard bank right or left and climb as fast as I can and hope no one sees me spawn in.
So up next I have the OSA, which is a new anti-air that came in the patch. And I do have a radar on this one. So whenever you'd like to spawn, I'm looking your direction.
I'm spawning now. I am optimistic that you will not pick me up.
Yeah, so far nothing on radar. I see you, I think, visually out that direction. I think that's you. Yep,
I'm
that's
about
you.
7 miles, yeah. So the stealth is working at least.
Nothing on radar, but I'm going to still try to lock you. So I can still visually see you, but I got nothing on radar, even when you're flying away from me.
I'll do a hard bank left.
Easy lock. Missile out.
Okay, so the second I banked, you got a lock.
I can lock you anytime. I don't still see you on radar.
It's just the radar.
It's just visual.
Great. And there's a direct hit.
So the players won't know you're coming based on radar, but if they visually see you, you're screwed.
So basically, hope for cloud cover, hope for night battle.
And get high.
And get really high.
Unfortunately, though, if you get high enough, you get contrail, so then they'll see you easier. So I don't know what the solution is here.
Either you get really high and be directly above the enemy AA so they can't shoot straight up, or high enough that you're, or low enough that you're just below the contrail level.
So Zoot and I have been running this for quite a while today, and I have a few pieces of information for you. First, the wing design is not the greatest in terms of lift, so you're going to use a little bit more runway than you typically want to. Just a little advisement for you. Secondly, the first match I took this thing out in, I tried to use paveways to hit a target, and as soon as I dropped the bomb, I got shot down. So if you try to go evasive, or if you lose the aircraft, the bomb doesn't have a laser chase, so I'm using dumb bombs for air RB. And lastly, I finished off my first bottle of whiskey, and we're on to the second.
So you see...
It's been going that well.
That is not, bode well. It does not instill me with confidence.
To give you a little crash course on the 117, no countermeasures, no afterburner. no offensive armament. We just have 2 bombs.
Yes.
And we're not going to outrun, and we're not going to turn anything. So, try to stay hidden, and avoid enemy contact as much as possible.
You say try and stay hidden as you've slapped an American flag on the bottom of your aircraft.
Oh yeah, isn't that really cool? Red, one, blue right there. I want them to know who's coming for them.
Look,
Yes.
they're not gonna look at the bottom.
This one's for you, Saddam.
It's really cool. I wish that was a more aircraft. Can I get a Union Jack, please, guys?
So they actually painted that flag on there for a few reasons. Sometimes it's for the change of command, or for retirement or stuff. It's happened, I know, for like 3 or 4 times this happened. But it's a really cool thing they do. It usually gets painted back to black afterwards.
So it's a temporary tattoo.
What's this for
Yes.
show? We like to show off in America.
I know you do. I know you like to show off. I just feel that other nations should also get the option to have a giant country flag slapped on the bottom of their aircraft.
Well, then you should do it.
When the British do
Don't
it,
do
it's
it
just
tacky, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, don't just do it in a video game suit. Do it in real life, then you get it in the video game.
Have you seen... We have done that with certain vehicles. We don't have them in game yet.
Quick side note, the bomb bay is closed. Please drop to open. It's the most annoying thing to have in the middle of my screen the entire time I fly this. I wish there was some way to turn that
It
off.
would be nice
Open the
for it
bomb
to be
bay.
the same. But that defeats the whole
Completely
purpose
defeats
of
the
an
purpose
internal
of the
bomb
117.
bay.
Even though nothing we're fighting has air-to-air radar on it, I refuse to run my immersion.
If I open the bomb bay, I'll be picked up on the radar, which is, I'm sure, somewhere looking at me.
A4H up high to the right.
Do you think its radar's found us yet?
Can I hurt him?
Yes, you can hurt him. Please do.
Actually, that MiG-15's up there. Alright, I'm gonna go for the bomb base marking right there, that one.
There's a CL-13
CL-13,
coming
yeah,
in.
this is typically what happens. You see where you want to bomb, and then it gets taken away from you last second.
But we're stealth. He can't see us.
Yeah,
on
he
his
can't see us though on
radar.
his radar. We're fine.
He's slotting in behind me.
No. It's because you popped up. You opened your bomb bay.
I'm
didn't
taking
you?
the bomb base to the right if you want to get the one
How
left.
did you know I opened the bomb bay?
Because you always drop bombs at the worst possible time. You showed up on his radar. This is your
I didn't
fault,
think we'd
Zoot.
fall apart as a team that fast. Bomb away.
Oh no, Stick is fine. He's been bait.
Please. Come on,
guys
you
good over
flying
there?
Dorito. Work with me.
I'm
Work,
coming back
Bombs
to help
are
you, but
out.
there's nothing I
Out.
provide
No.
other than a target
Work with me.
distraction.
work with me.
Work with you?
That's it, Flying Dorito. That's it. You're gonna be Cool Ranch at the end of the day.
So I dropped my bombs. Unfortunately, my bombs didn't want to drop. They went and wanted to hook my pilot. I have now taken fuselage damage from my own 2,000-pound bombs and missed the base.
One of my favorite things about the 117 is its tail.
It is very unique.
It's awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're doing the exact same thing. Back, forth,
It's hard
left,
not
right,
to.
left, right.
I'm gonna die soon anyway, so I might as well distract myself. This makes me happy.
You got the wiggles.
You ever seen 117 fly in real life?
No, but apparently if I look behind me, I see one flying inverted.
So the first one I saw was at the Kalamazoo Air Zoo. That's a real thing. Say that 3 times fast. Kalamazoo
No.
Air Zoo.
No, thank you.
They have one on permanent display there, but I saw one fly at their air show. And the 117 fly is straight and level, but you see the flight control surfaces always like flutter because the computer's trying to keep it nice and level. Like it flies great, but to the outside it looks like it's a bit out of control. Also,
Yeah.
Tu-14T high right coming in.
Yeah,
Let me
I'm
tell you
gonna-
what, Bo. It flies amazing.
Are you still inverted?
I'm glad you're not in the Air
You
Force.
are,
I
aren't
just
you?
want to say that.
Why are you still inverted?
You are destroying my childhood right now. Also, I need to watch what I'm
Oh.
doing.
He's making it so much better for me right now.
Wait, Zoop, what'd you put on your aircraft?
A few decals. Don't worry about
I
it.
have
Don't
to
look
get
at the
closer
nose,
to you.
Bo.
MiG-15
Bo,
front
don't look
high.
at the nose. Don't look at the nose. You'll be very upset.
I'm trying not to hit him right now.
MiG-15, please ignore me.
No, come
Well,
over
yeah, we're
here.
not gonna. No, it's fine, Zoot. We're not gonna show up on his radar.
Zoop, please come over here. Okay, I'm gonna hurt him. You're lucky I don't have guns.
What, did you see the Union Jack and
No,
the
did you hear what he
decal
said?
flying plane?
The MiG-15 doesn't have radar.
I heard.
We're gonna go have a special class after the stick about
I mean,
aircraft
technically it has
from
a gun
different
radar.
eras.
Well, you know, one day you're gonna stop inviting me to these videos because of the physical pain I
Stick,
caused you.
dodge.
Yeah? Ah!
Yeah, you got some problems back there.
What's funny is, now there's another one joining. We have a Sabre on our 6.
Yeah, I'm watching this happen. I saw an explosion behind me.
Oh no. And there I go.
I just want to make it to my bomb point. That's an AIM-9.
Oh yeah, he still has one more.
Oh, it worked. I was inverted, so they didn't shoot my pilot.
Wait, what?
I hate
They
that
were
something
shooting-
worked out for him.
They were shooting above me.
He's not gonna have confidence to do it again. They're still glued to you.
Still alive. Eat bombs.
Bomb bay open.
No, no. I needed the bombs for Wayne.
2 bombs out.
There is
And
a Sabre behind.
I see this. I'm not happy about this. I'm gonna attempt to evade. I don't know what that's just not good. I cannot run him.
Cannot turn them.
I cannot turn
cannot
them.
climb
There's
them.
2, 3 coming in. I exploded.
Spectacularly, I might add.
I was trying to turn tighter there and just go at him head on to get behind him, but
There's nothing you can do at that point.
what in the hell have you done to the aircraft? Why am I decapitated?
Because you're the pilot. You lined up right, you're the pilot.
Stop ruining my childhood, you two. He's back
I'm
there
not-
doing all kinds of nonsense with this thing.
I haven't ruined your childhood. I've made it better. I have let you live your childhood. The wartime decal, you are now flying my F-117. And you've got a pretty lady looking over her shoulder going, yeah, that's good.
Is there any room in this cockpit for you and a pretty lady? Look around. You are crammed in here.
Look, you're asking questions I don't think you want to know the answer to. Is there room in this cockpit for a pretty lady? I'm sure some airman in the US Air Force has said yes. And made
There's
it work.
actually 2 people got busted because they were having, we'll say, coitus to keep this YouTube safe in an Apache and got busted.
I'm sure something.
Do you know how tight an Apache is?
Yeah, I'm sure something will have happened in this as well.
It's really a shame this aircraft is ranked 6 because it really needs an air spawn.
It really does.
It'd be the best thing they could give it.
Even an attacker air spawn or would be nice. A bomber would be preferred, but it just needs to not have to take off.
I never thought I'd have to say the F-117 should be rank 5 so it gets an air spawn. That hurts.
Yeah,
That hurts
it
my
hurts.
soul to say.
But could we persuade them rank 5, but say 10 all, so we see more radars?
It's a 1980s aircraft that would be at rank 5.
Yeah, but the radars, Bo.
And we've got this amazing stealth aircraft that isn't very stealthy because nothing's using a radar to track us.
I'm gonna fly over here. Away from Stick Boy.
I mean, dude, if you think about it, we don't show up on any radar. Now, that's mainly because they don't have any, but we are using its stealth capability right now.
That is true. That is true. We are invisible to the enemy radar that isn't installed on the enemy planes.
Exactly.
Half those are from the Korean War.
Yes, yes.
I
Oh,
see an
oh,
F9F right there. F86A.
Yeah, I mean, they are a little old compared to us. But,
A little old.
So, I see you're diving down. I assume you see the bridge.
That
as I
bridge
do.
looks like a better fate than this conversation.
Now, are you going underneath it?
Yeah, I'm gonna fly under it.
Hmm.
I don't trust this thing to go sideways.
Hmm.
You're not going sideways,
Made
right?
it.
Alright, fine. I will go sideways next time.
No, I would really not recommend it. That I almost crashed.
I accept your challenge.
And that wasn't a
No,
challenge.
I really don't think that was a challenge, Bo.
If I go that way, though, it takes me off course.
It really does. I pride myself on doing really silly stuff. with
I wanted to
planes.
turn there, but no, it didn't want
It
to.
doesn't.
Also, MiG-15 out to the right.
Yeah, let's just go straight at the bases and just,
You know, I think I have figured
Meteor?
out the
Why am I scared of a
ultimate
meteor?
way. Because it has forward-facing armament.
Please don't let my Nighthawk die to a meteor.
Oh, it's happening.
I can't maneuver. Evaded.
He did too? Oh, no.
Yeah,
Going
he
towards the
evaded.
base.
Yeah. Bigger issue. A4H.
I just want to bomb this base over here. That's my only short-term plan.
Don't worry, Zoot. I'll take his attention.
I've got my bombs on the other one out.
2 bombs away.
I did a dumb thing. I'm taking attention. Look at me. I'm pretty.
I can roll back and help you.
If you could drop a bomb on either base, make 15. Oh, no, please no.
Yeah, it's going for you. Meteor's also in front of you.
Dodged it.
Nice job.
Dodged the other one.
We need to
wish I
make
had
one
a gun
crash and
right
get an
now.
air kill. Unanimous maneuver kill. I just want to kill.
I need something.
MiG-15 on your 6. If I ram him, does that count?
Yes, that counts.
All right, I'm on it.
Come here, Meteor. Come here, Meteor.
Meteor.
No.
Oh, that was a bad place to turn. Oh, that's a lot of... I drowned. Well, I just sat back down for refill. How does ground forces sound for the rest of the night?
Much better. Much safer.
So just a quick friendly reminder, when you left click, a projectile will fire out of the front of your vehicle towards another player's vehicle.
You're right, it does.
You now have offensive armament. Also, was that you shooting me or the guy behind me?
Oh, that
Yes.
was me.
Fair enough, I deserve that.
I wanted to see if you were being real. I mean, look, Bo, I'm not used to offensive armament.
Secondly, as much as I love the F-117, this might be the vehicle that breaks me when we're trying to make a video. I just, like,
What?
I'm so... I want to love it. I do
But-
love the F-117, but in this game, it's, you know what? The people who have made it work, bless your heart. That's why I have to say, I'm impressed. You have my respect. You're a better man than me.
Look, Bo, even you don't have to love it in game. You know, you can be like one of those NFL football players who people loved in college.
Right now, I feel
But-
like Daniel Jones.
Oh, that's too soon,
Too
buddy.
soon? Also, a lot of noise to my left.
Never mind. The Care Bear came for me.
Zoot?
They came
That's
to
a
me as
terms.
well.
Okay, that's very bad.
It's more than one. There is more than one.
I'm just gonna
there.
push, aren't I?
They are very much focused on the rest of that.
I thought they
team,
would push
so-
around that side by now, but
Oh no, they're pushing to the left.
I
from
just
what
don't like taking
saw.
this corner in a striker.
I mean, can the striker even take a corner safely?
Hey, you don't have to make fun of everything American.
Oh, I make predictions as well. There are things there which
One's
go
down.
corner. Nice. There's like 2 more.
Yeah, I'm capping the point real quick if I can.
And well, I traded on the way back.
Nice job.
Dude, we're not playing Pokemon. You shouldn't be trading.
But stick, trading card game. Gotta catch them all.
You're not supposed to be catching shells. Uh-oh.
But they look so cool.
I think catching shells is up next for me.
I think Stickpoint accepted your trade and said, no, I want that one. It's the last one I need for my collection.
I think the F-117 has completely eroded my self-esteem of playing War Thunder. Nope. 2 tanks right there.
I'm on the way back in a lav.
You know what that is? In the Striker Lab family.
Yes, I know, it also doesn't like to corner very well.
Well, you're amphibious, so you got that going for you.
Yes, that is very nice. I also like the fact that I've got Hydras.
Yeah, there's still more tanks over by me.
I'm coming back as quickly as I can.
You're good, just letting you know.
I know exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to get back and get shot.
I think it's a 292. No, that's a BMP. That one's down. Do not come across this road. Do not come across this road. It's dangerous.
I'm slamming the brakes on as quickly as I can. Oh yeah, that's dangerous. That's dangerous.
That should be the
Have you
292
tried
I'm hearing.
standing on them? I'm gone again.
Yeah, times are not easy in the city.
There's one here.
Dude, I'm worried about behind us, so I'm watching that way for now.
I tracked the one down there.
If it pushes us taller,
Yeah, will do. I tracked him.
I might just go for it then. You see what it is?
It's the big Russian. It's the 292.
There's a ZTC in between you guys, or like in between A and
thank
B,
you.
so be careful if you track back.
Thank you for the help, Zoot.
Behind me. Let's just saw it pass.
Yep, copy. Oh, it came back. I saw it for a second, and then you just exploded.
I just exploded.
He's come back for more. No, that was not good. So, Zoot, since jumping at ground forces, my laser has completely done whatever it wants. I tried to bomb an AA down there, and I hit a fishing vessel.
Oh.
It's still showing
Well-
where I originally walked on. The laser was there, and then 2 Swedish guys in a boat just got hit by a bomb.
At least it hit something.
I hope they had their paperwork in order, had their fishing license.
No, they didn't. That's why they got the bomb.
One behind the garages.
Yeah, I see 2 back there. 1 scouted. I'll push out and see if I get him. You know what he is?
It was very quick, so I'm assuming it's a wheeled vehicle, but between the
It was a MBT of some sort. Okay, that was a different thing I thought.
that is in the middle on the main road.
Mars 15 was fun to me.
I got the
Dude,
Mars.
we're not on Mars yet.
Where is the other guy? Back there still?
I'm gonna mark on the map.
I greatly appreciate that.
He's in E4.
So to my left?
Yeah, outside of the B area, so you probably can just wait for him to push in.
I hear something back there. Okay, now I'm just totally paranoid.
That's usually what happens during war.
I don't feel like they spawn you far enough from the battlefield with the F-117 to properly lace things and hit your target. So I'm going to see if I can correct the issue by going way out here, slowing down, and then taking my time and finding my target. So if you see anything you need hit, just let me know.
I mean, I have like a couple of things, but they're all very close to me, and I've not had good luck when you bomb close to me recently. So I'm a little scared to ask.
I've got a guy locked. He's very far away. Nothing should go wrong here. I say that fingers crossed and hoping nothing does go tragically awry up here. Alright, looks like he is still alive. That's my next concern.
There is a TU-80,
T80?
a T-80U near the middle of the map in between B and C, but I think he has a building in between you and him, so I don't think you'll get a laze.
I dropped the bomb on the guy on A. Keep the plane straight and see if this works out.
I'm trying to keep the Air Force off you.
If somebody kills him before this hits, another shot of whiskey is in order tonight. There you go. It's going to work this time. It's going to work.
Sure?
Direct hit.
Fantastic.
I know that was
Zoot.
exaggerated how far I went out, but I felt like that was the best thing to do. Just to get a hit.
Zoot, call the
Yeah?
Pope.
Why?
Been a miracle.
A miracle has happened.
Target at the end, scouted.
I am not gonna make it to you. I'm tracked
A
behind
lot
you.
of things has happened over here. Kind of baffled by all of it.
Oh my. Okay, the train tracks, I'm gonna name the death tracks. That did not work.
Yeah, everything's kind of terrible over here at the train station.
It could be worse. We never made it there.
Push up to help this guy, but I don't know if I can do much for him right now. Alright, help your repair. Put a shot into him. Driver's out. Well, he shot me instead of the Abrams, so I wish him the best. I'm gonna see if I can get that guy near A if he's still up. Friendly's out there, he just cleared it.
Honestly, the entire city is crawling with them.
There are a lot in the city.
I see one
So I
marked
think
back
if you
there.
can get your laser just on anything, it'll hit.
That one's getting hit. Let's see if I can get this one. Bomb bay is open. That bomb might have been a little bit late, but we'll see. It should track. There's plenty of time for correction.
Yeah,
It's
I
chasing.
hope so. Excellent.
Yeah, this is going to be good if I keep the laser on. Poor guy has no idea he's on camera. BMP2 down.
Oh,
We're not making America's funny home videos, Bo.
It was kind of funny.
I mean,
that's what we should do. Let's replace the American flag with one of those smile you're on camera stickers
yeah.
on the bottom of it.
That
If
would
they
be
see
quite
that,
funny,
the
actually.
F-117's kind of dead. Just, it may be funny.
Yeah, but it's the last thing they see is when the kill cam is just smile. You're on candid camera.
Right now, Bo, all they're seeing is the American flag.
And a bomb. I'm looking for a next target. There's smoke right there.
There's possibly one down that street.
I've got one heading towards A. I'm gonna move towards him.
Okay.
Yep. Uh-oh,
You okay?
The city hurts.
There's a reason I've not gone in. I'm terrified.
I can't get past the first road. I can't enter the town.
Unfortunately, I did that too close, so I'm gonna have to go out again and get a longer lead up. He is still on the train track, so it looks like.
Okay. One on the train tracks just died.
I'm actually now paranoid of anti-air or aircraft. I'm not sure which one's gonna find me first.
So far, I see a plane, but it's diving down low.
The worst thing about this is I have to fly in straight lines to kind of,
Oh, yeah.
do the run-up, and that's not smart to do in aircraft. Not the best idea.
I mean, that is the limitation of having an internal camera as opposed to a guidance pod. Very limited left and right.
Alright, looking for target, got it.
One on train track.
Locked. Oh, I just got hit. Unfortunately, that bomb's not gonna be able to chase because I'm...
Well, I was gonna ask if you were flat spinning, but that just looks like you've become a comet.
I think it's
Nope,
time
there's
to...
the flat spin.
It's time to eject. I think there's gonna be something down there in a second. Those buildings keep falling over.
Okay.
Also, you hear the noise to the right.
I hear the noise every...
Well, right there. Nice shot. Did not expect that. That explains why those buildings were falling down. Even the Roadrunner was back there.
Why did he come from the left?
Because he was ascending it.
Because...
Target right at me?
Yep, I hear it.
Yeah, he's back there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move on so I don't get shot in the side.
Got one.
Nice job. Is there another?
There's so many. There's like 3.
Copy, I'll push with you. I hear them revving, but I can't see them. Yeah, he just fired again.
He's on the back behind the body.
Yeah, I can't see over the fire very well. Okay, the building's
Reloading
gone.
and pushing. Oh my gosh.
that was no good.
What are you
Zoom
doing?
just went
Zoom,
for it.
what are you
Go
doing?
for it. He's still alive. He's
Dude,
looking at
I'm
me.
the one who does this. No, he's not. He's looking at me.
Really?
Missed.
I'm half loaded. Yeah, if we all shoot him enough, he'll eventually just give up due to the noise that we're making. Is it a sad time to point out that the A-10 is the same battle rating for ground RB as the 117, and I'm just totally jealous of watching him go in there for the 30 mil? Just a little jealous right now.
Do you miss being able to use the left click button on your mouse?
It's got hard points too. Where is my camera looking? I'm looking at the ocean.
Hopefully you could look at C because there's a terms.
There we go.
There's a terms T in the middle of the town that I think would love one of your bombs. Playing directly above you.
Heard you say that? Right when I heard the missile. I think I found a tank that fell asleep.
Maybe?
He's just sitting right there.
Shoot him.
Why don't I wake him up?
I'd shoot him.
There you go.
I guess that works. Oh. Well. That's the end. Wait, so the guy I killed was the one that was dropping the nuke?
At the bomb.
Yes. Yep.
That makes sense.
I'm getting shot in the face. No, I'm just going to ignore it. No, he was making a beeline straight for the battleground.